Good morning, everybody. This is not a meditation. It's been since BC, since we've done an IMC3, and I thought it was time to get it started again. To give you some kind of perspective of why I like this group and what goes on here, I thought it was important to give maybe a little bit of a personal timeline with my religious or spiritual journey throughout my life. Bear with me. I was born here in Grand Haven, grew up here. My mom was a PK, preacher kid. So religion was very important to us in our growing up. We were members at First Presbyterian Church, and of course I was in the choir and did confirmation and did all the things I was supposed to do. And of course I've got my little box with all the envelopes to give money to the church for the rest of my life. But then I hit high school and something happened. I started questioning everything. A friend of mine called me rebel without a clue. We're still friends. And that might have been true, but I really did question everything, especially religious aspects. Everything I was taught just didn't fit. All the dogma, all the myths, the superstitions, the stories, it just wasn't a good fit for me. I even went down to the tent down by Butch's Beach Burrito. There was a circus tent there. John Guest came in and had a musical thing. I think it was part of Young Life. And I just tried everything I could to believe and fit in, and it just didn't work. I headed off to college and took philosophy and psychology courses, did a lot of reading about Native American teachings, and became what Jack Spong called the Church of the Alumni. And I stayed that way for quite a long time. My religion became Montana mountains and streams, and when I moved back home, Lake Michigan. Then I heard about Christ Community Church in Spring Lake, and there was a fellow there kind of coming across with a different message, and started attending there, and I really liked it. I kind of thought that Dick, Peter, Colette, and Bob were kind of the Beatles of organized religion. I really liked what the path was that they were seeking there, and Cindy and I started going there more regularly. Then along came the Center of Religion and Life, and we had many speakers, Jack Spong, Marcus Borg, just a lot of different people, including my friend and fellow heretic, Harry Cook, who I dearly miss. Dick had in my opinion, Dick had the ability to bring people together from different walks of life, politically, religiously, and it was really a wonderful experience. And then along came Ian, and Ian kind of took his toe, put it in the sand and drew a line and said, "You're with me or you're not." At least this is my interpretation. And looking back on it, I think it was a really good thing because it gave us wings. It gave us the ability to fly and move on and forward. I didn't have any problem with the cross coming down or the name change or any of that. Cindy and I did kind of drift out a little bit here and there for a period of time, and then we became more regular here just before Kent came in, and we are so happy you're here. It's wonderful. So this group has many different backgrounds, religious or non-religious, different political groups, although it does tend to, along with everything else since COVID, has kind of gotten a little more one way or the other. But it's an older group. It took us many of us, a long time to search and find and come to this place. We had to have some bad experiences or different experiences along the way. So it does tend to be an older group, but it's a searching group. It's a committed group to working with social justice and other parts of the life that I feel important here. It's taken us, or many of us, a long time to shake off a lot of the rituals, comforts, ideals of organized historical religion institutions. Some people may call us a band of misfits, heretics, non-believers, outlanders, whatever those terms want to be, and I think those are terms of endearment and strength. I find this group to be a group of spiritual seekers, although Harry Cook would have disagreements with that. Justice insisting, tolerant, human-based, and earth-caring. Yes, progressive, whatever that means these days, I'm not really sure. But this group is just wonderful and fantastic. So maybe now I'm a rebel with clues, but I'm very much for C3. Thank you.